Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about momentum. What is it, and how can you can use it to be successful. So momentum is a concept that you need in your life. How do you start using it? You gotta think that success is just a little accumulations of wins, little ones, little wins. So what's important is that every day you get wins. If you don't win every day, you don't get successful, you don't build momentum. So how do you do it? First of all, you start small, right? That's why there's the famous quote like, do your bed in the morning, right? That's a win. It's an activity that normal people don't do. And it's like small win. Your room is clean now, right? Training is a win. You gotta be, of course, specific to your life. Think about little wins that you can do each day. Eating clean, not eating junk food, working on your business, learning a new language, cleaning your bed, cleaning the bathroom, whatever it is, little wins each day. Of course, the most important win is working on your business, if that's your goal. The most important wins is the one related to your goal. But if your only win is working, you probably don't feel it as a win because you're not excited about it, right? Meanwhile, imagine, just compare these 2 days. One day you wake up, you do your bed, you wake up early, you go to the gym, you come back home, you do your skincare, and you eat clean food, and you work. You work all day, and that's about it. Now compare it to another thing. You wake up late. You eat like cereal for breakfast, and you don't do skincare, you don't do anything, and then you get to work. Now at the end of the day, both days you worked, but which day do you think you did the most amount of work? Even though big routines, I'm not a big fan of big routines, but I still believe that you gotta work out in the morning and get a win. So this is like the daily win that makes you want to work more, for sure. But then it's a compound effect, momentum. That's what it's all about. You get momentum during the day because, if you clean your bed, you might as well do your skincare. And if you did your skincare, you might as well work out. And if you worked out, might as well work, right? But if your whole day is being eating cereal and, just being, on the couch, whatever, seeing Netflix, might as well work tomorrow, right? So if you do daily wins, you create momentum, and then if I did my bed and did skincare and worked out and trained yesterday, might as well do it today. And then becomes a week, and then becomes a month. There you go, like momentum. You need it. You need to start in a day. Of course, you cannot be like, oh, let's start. I need to train every day, whatever. Like that's too complex. It's not gonna work out. But if you say, okay, I'm just gonna train today for 20 minutes, little wins. You gotta start with little wins, and then you can progress. When I started recording these YouTube videos, the first day I wasn't excited about it. I was like, oh, whatever. But when I start doing one, I get addicted and I want to do more and more and more and more. And now I'm like, oh, I didn't record. Might as well record. So it's a compound effect. You gotta start doing stuff and keep doing them, little things, and eventually, the momentum is gonna be impossible to stop it, because once you start this machine, which I suggest you start right now, so that next year you start with a bang. It's impossible to stop it, right? And in case you get a moment where you get sick or whatever, problem, and you stop training and working and stuff like that, and you gotta start again, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough, for sure. But this is how you do it. You start slowly, little work. Let's say you haven't worked in a week, or you haven't worked in a week. Like, you don't just go and jump and you work for 8 hours. No, you work for 30 minutes, right? You just gotta start getting into the flow, because it's gonna be harder after you stopped. So that's why momentum is so important. And that is why consistency is so important, because if you miss a day or miss 2 days especially, If you miss more than a day, I would say it gets complex, to start again. So don't lose your streak. Imagine that you have this streak, imaginary streak, that you cannot break. And that's how you become successful.